What's going on, my trainer club? Today we're going to check out the top tips for the New Year's Eve event in Pokemon Go so you guys can max out on one of the best bonuses that we've seen in a while. So welcome to the trainer club. Here we go. Welcome back, everybody. I just want to take a moment and say Happy New Year's. I really appreciate all you guys that have been with me for the entire New Year, that you guys continue to watch me. I really feel honored to be able to earn a spot in your content consumability in Pokemon Go. So thank you guys for being here. Happy New Year's. So blessed to be here with you guys. So without further ado, let's get into everything that we have to do with the New Year's Eve event in Pokemon Go, because it's very, very exciting, guys. Not only is it very exciting, there is a crazy bonus in there that I need you guys to focus heavily on, that I have been talking about in a lot of my videos, getting you guys prepped and ready. And if you have been watching my videos and listening to my content, you guys know exactly what that bonus is. So without further ado, the New Year's Eve event is going to go on the 31st at 10 p.m. all the way until January 4th at 10 p.m. local time. This event is going to have some awesome costumed Pokemon, and additionally, it has the bonuses that we're going to get into right now. So the bonuses are going to include, number one is going to be the biggest bonus in my opinion. If you guys don't know why, we're going to get into a tip, is going to be 2 times Hatch Stardust. You guys may think that's not very lucrative, it's not a good bonus or whatever that is to you, but wait till we start breaking it down. We're also going to get 2 times Hatch Candy, which is pretty cool. And then finally, we're going to get half incubator distance, which is going to make this event that much better for the Hatch Stardust. Additionally, the features of the event are going to include, we have the festive costumes, which are going to include Slowpoke, as described by Pokemon Go, making a late debut to the party. Slowpoke with the 2020 glasses on. If evolved into Slowbro, the 2020 glasses on the head will become 2021 glasses for the New Year's celebration. Not only that, we will be getting Pichu hatching with a party hat on, a little New Year's Eve cap. We're gonna have Pikachu spawning in the wild with a New Year's Eve cap on, as well as in research. And then finally, you can evolve this particular costume into Raichu wearing the cap. Wynaut and other friends will be hatching from 2-kilometer eggs, and yes, you can get a shiny Wynaut, and just remember, you can only hatch babies. So this is a great time for you guys to try to get a shiny Wynaut if you don't have one and you need to add it to your collection. Not only that, we're gonna have field research, and we're gonna have raid bosses shaking it up throughout the event. So guys, with all that said, you know what time it is. Start to get into tip number 1. Tip number 1 is going to be focused around the 2 times Hatch Stardust. So guys, if you haven't seen my video about this yet, you're going to want to pay a lot of attention. So as of right now, hatching 12-kilometer eggs, and some of you guys be like, man, the things coming out of 12-kilometer eggs are not so lucrative. But guys, don't worry about the Pokemon during this event, guys. Please focus all your time and efforts. We will cover the other 2-kilometer eggs here in the next tip, but the time and the effort is going into this bonus, because not only will you guys be able to hatch your Pokemon with half distance, on a super incubator is going to half it even further. If you guys want to check out the chart over here for the hatch distance, I've put together it for you. It is going to be 4 kilometers walked for a 12-kilometer egg, which is absolutely crazy. So on the eggs, right, if we're going to use a star piece, which is highly advised, if you're able to get 12-kilometer eggs. If you guys didn't see my 12-kilometer egg video, you want to check out how much Stardust I got up here. I got approximately 80,000 for 9 eggs. If you add on 3 more egg hatches for a total of 12, that's going to be approximately 90 to 100,000 Stardust. And if you then double that, you're going to be looking at around 180 to 200,000 Stardust just for one batch of 12-kilometer eggs, which is crazy. So guys, if you're not already in the New Year's Eve event, right now is the time to get out there. Not only are you in 2 times Catch Stardust right now, but you also want to get out there and start battling as many rocket leaders to get these super rocket radars, and then to get after the leaders to get you 12-kilometer eggs, because as of right now, everybody can get a total of 12. So it's very important that you guys have that. And then right when the event starts, I suggest that you guys already have, or you can do it beforehand, started walking your eggs. Once the event starts at 10 p.m., you can be close, you can put on your star piece and hatch them, and then I would start that cycle over to at least do 2 full cycles, because if you do 2 full cycles, guys, imagine 360 to 400,000 Stardust just from hatching 24 eggs. That's totally worth it, guys. Definitely worth it. So please stay after it. If you want to do 3 cycles and you're feeling even crazier, you want to get a ton of Stardust, that's possible too. And just remember, guys, if you really don't feel like grinding to get all this stuff, you can always purchase the Rocket Radars for 200 Pokecoins. However, it does get a little expensive, but during this time frame would be maybe the only time that I would encourage you that if you're not willing to grind for it and you do want to pay for it, that it would be worth it because of the amount of Stardust that you're going to get simply from doing this task. So guys, that's the number one thing. Get it, grind it, hatch all the eggs, do it again. Maybe not spin stops to be able to get it because you want to have them open. That's why when you do purchase them, if you choose to, it's a lot easier because you don't have to wait so long in between spinning stops because the grunts are a lot fewer and far in between than we need them to really get to us fastest. And as far as the 2x hatch candy, before we move on with the tip, normally I would say 10km eggs are probably gonna give you the best Pokemon to get the 2x hatch candy of. But since this event is focused around 2km eggs, unfortunately spinning stops is only pretty much gonna give you 2km eggs, which doesn't have the most vast pool to get you 2x hatch candy. So unfortunately, 12km eggs, 7km eggs, and 2km eggs are really your only options. So if there are baby Pokemon or Galarian Pokemon that you do want candy of, you can hatch those 7km eggs, but preferably I would just stick to the other 12km eggs. And then if you do not want to do that, you want to do the 2km eggs to try to hatch a shiny Wynaut or something like that, you can do so. But the Stardust from that is going to be a lot less lucrative. Not only that, it's going to burn through a lot more premium resources, which is going to be the incubators. So that's tip number 1, biggest tip you could possibly do of the event, which is then going to lead us into tip number 2. Tip number 2 is going to focus on the wild spawns and is there anything relevant for us to get after. So primarily focused on the New Year's Eve event, there's not really an abundance of different Pokemon spawning in the wild. As far as relevance goes, the Pokemon that are spawning are going to include a Pikachu with the hat on with the shiny potential. And then we also have Slowpoke in the wild with the shiny potential as well with the glasses on. So I would definitely say to try to get the shinies of these, guys. It's going to be important if you're a shiny collector. Not only that, to get one of each of the Slowpokes, at least 2, so you guys can have the 2020 with the shiny and then the 2021 with the glasses on and the shiny, because that one will be rare. Both of them will be rare because after this event, they're never going to come back with those numbers. So you might as well try to get those right now and leverage yourself. Not only that, guys, I just want to point out again and reinforce that Shelder is spawning. And when you catch a Shelder, it is a 1,000 Stardust per catch on that Pokemon. So it's definitely a Pokemon that if you see and you're on a star piece especially, you guys go after that Pokemon because it's a lot more lucrative. So with all that said, wild spawns, pretty self-explanatory, pretty easy. On to tip number 3. Tip number 3 is going to be dealing with the field research. So we do have field research. Not only do we have field research, we also have the Eevee making its debut in here with the hat on as well with a shiny potential. So we have 3 different research tasks going on during this event. Number 1 is going to be catch 5 Pokemon, which is going to give you a Pikachu encounter. Pikachu 100% IV is going to be 402. Then we have catch 10 Pokemon, which is going to give you an Eevee encounter that does have the shiny on with the hat on. 459 is going to be the 100% IV. And then we have catch 20 Pokemon, which is going to give you the Slowpoke encounter. 100% IV on the Slowpoke is going to be 525. So do as many of those as possible. Nothing there that's going to stand out about stacking Pokemon because all of these are first evolution Pokemon. So the Delibirds right now, if you're still in the Christmas event, are the number 1 priority to stack. These ones are just going to be catch and move onwards and do more field research, which is then going to lead us into tip number 4. So tip number 4 is going to be focusing on the eggs. As far as the 2 kilometers go, what are going to be the 100% IVs if you guys do choose to hatch, and is it going to be worth your time? So honestly speaking, I don't think it's worth your time. A lot of these Pokemon you can get elsewhere outside of the eggs. So 2 kilometer eggs are probably a no-go for me. Not only that, it's going to waste a ton of resources. But if you do choose to get after it, we have Pichu in there. The one thing about that is Pichu and Wynaut are sitting in here, which is going to be the only way for you guys to get it. 270 is going to be the 100% IV on the Pichu. Then we do have the Slowpoke hatching from here. 700 is going to be the 100% IV for that one. And then we do have the Wurmple coming from the 2 kilometer eggs as well. 100% IV is going to be 330. And then finally, we do have the Wynaut. Wynaut 100% IV is going to be 305. We also have boxes that are out. They are relatively consistent and similar to all of the other boxes. We have the Adventure Box and we also have the Ultra Box. The Adventure Box is going to have those 16 premium super incubators, which is going to give us a total of 48 egg hatches from that, and it's giving you less distance, and then it has regular incubators as well. So if you're looking for strictly a ton of egg hatching, that's going to be the box for you. But if you're looking for premium battle passes as well, the Ultra Box is gonna be for you because it has the 16 and then it has 6 super incubators. So that's what I tend to lean towards more. But I do a little bit more raiding than I do egg hatching. I just think it's more lucrative. It gets you more XP, get a chance to catch really good and powerful Pokemon. And since we have the month of January coming up, if you guys want to check out all the details of it here, you're definitely going to want to do so because there's a lot of really cool raid bosses coming out. So now, with all that said, let's get into tip number 5. Tip number 5 is going to be the raid battles of the event. Honestly speaking, I also don't recommend you guys. I suggest if you're trying to do raid battle passes and you have a scrimped amount or you're trying to save up, Ho-Oh is coming out. You might as well wait for Ho-Oh. I'm so excited about Ho-Oh. It does have a shiny. I absolutely love it. It's maybe not the most effective Pokemon, but it is a new Pokemon coming in. And then we have Genesect and we have Groudon and Kyogre. We have a month full of jam-packed amazing legendary Pokemon. And then we do have some Pokemon in here, such as the Wobbuffet with the hat on that does have a shiny, and then we have the Raticate coming back as well with the hat on. So if you guys are gung-ho shiny hunters, you need to have those shinies exclusively. The only way, unfortunately, you can get those is through raid battles. So good luck out there if that's what you choose to do, but the primary focus of this entire event is going to be 12-kilometer eggs, stacking up on the Delibirds and finishing up, and then we're moving into the Ho-Oh, which we're going to have the counter guide. Definitely check this out up here for the playlist when it does drop. So I appreciate you guys being here, likers, commenters, subscribers, Patreon members, everybody takes a support, subscription, and participation to the next level. I'm going to see you guys out on the next video. Peace. I want to take this time to thank everybody who supports me in every facet. It means the world to me, and an extra special thank you to all my Patreons. I greatly appreciate the extra support to continue to allow me to pursue Pokemon Go full time, allowing me to create my daily video uploads in the most timely fashion for everyone's benefit. Plus, I get the amazing experience of sharing my creative processes behind the scenes and raiding all around the globe with select upper tiers. Thank you everybody for being a part of the Trainer Club. You all mean the absolute world to me, and I will see you guys out on the next video.